alongside me in the comedy box, the president of English hockey, Simon Mason. Simon, I know you're looking forward to this one as much as I am.
Oh, I always look forward to a good game of indoor hockey, and these two teams have got absolute class. Last year's final was an epic. Hopefully we'll see the same number of goals and the same sort of commitment from both teams.
Beeston have changed to the all-black strip for this final. East Grinstead in their traditional white shirts with navy blue shorts. With a name like Paddy, the Irish might be looking as well for the Olympic qualifier. Now there's a chance here for Beeston. Brilliant goal, brilliant finish. All along the deck. Very little chance there for Potton in the East Grinstead net. And Beeston have the lead. Great goal, Simon.
Really big, long drag from Davenport from the edge of the D. It was the turnover at centre midfield, but we're countering immediately.
Well, Davenport may not be one of the big name players for Beeston, but he scored a hat-trick in the semi-final. He's opened the account here, but some defending to be done by Beeston. Lovely layoff by Middleton. Oh, what an equaliser. Lovely movement by East Grinstead, and there was no stopping that one, Simon.
It was going to take a moment of brilliance, wasn't it? And from Barry Middleton, a beautiful deft deflection into Davenport's path, Davenport's Prey's path to allow him to finish that off. Pinner, no chance, couldn't get to the top of the D.
Beeston bench looking pensive. And there's good reason to be pensive. To Prey again, this time pretty much a solo effort, having picked up the pass out of defence, straight down the middle, moved Pinner around and slipped the ball into the back of the Beeston net. And East Grinstead have come from behind to lead now by 2-1. Now Dixon back from McLean. McLean again. East Grinstead coming powerful again, the ball just wouldn't fall into the circle. Now it does! And how about that for a finish? East Grinstead have scored 3 in quick order here, and they've gone from being behind to being in the lead.
But they've scored those by being patient. They've waited and waited, set Beeston up. Beeston tried to just play it through flat six, and there's been counters, as there is now from Harper. Just playing on the Beeston mistakes. East Grinstead allowed to then come forwards in 2-on-1s.
Great interception by Middleton. He can attack the circle again. Pinner's out of position. Surely another one. Yes, it's a 4th. And East Grinstead going into orbit here. And Beeston falling apart. They need to dig in here.
Well, they're just forcing it a bit too much. They're playing diagonal 45-degree balls through the middle of the court, and they're just getting picked off. The East Grinstead press is too well organised. Scotty Ashdown now on in the middle of that, and they're unable to capitalise.
They can Beeston with a chance to reduce the arrears. Pull back behind Dixon. Lewis enjoying his time as an indoor player, and that's a penalty corner, says Andy Mayer. Barry Middleton questioning it.
He's blown it, I think, for 3 points of contact. He was indicating Andy Mayer with his hand on the floor. No players allowed more than 2 points contact, so 3 points is a foul, and if that's what he's blown it for, possibly on Barry Middleton in the middle of the D.
Goals come thick and fast as indoors. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a great finish. Paddy Schmidt adding to his reputation here. There was no stopping that one.
Well, taking every moment of time that he had, played out to his back foot, picked up and delivered top corner. That couldn't have been any further towards that post and crossbar.
Well, we hoped against hope it would be a fast and open game with plenty of goals, and both sides making sure we're not disappointed here. And East Grinstead's latest attack has led to another penalty corner. Jackson, as ever, in the thick of things.
The umpires do a magnificent job in games of this speed.
Jackson shoots, Jackson scores. Took it outside the circle, dragged it in, and high into the back of the net. Anything Paddy Schmidt can do, Ashley Jackson says, I can do the same, if not better. Let's watch it again. Just a blur.
It was just a blur, even on TV. That's just such great hands. The collection of any pass is very, very difficult. So for Jackson on that last corner to be able to cushion the injection into the back of his stance and whip it through without the ball moving an inch off his stick is amazing.
Great technique, and how about that for technique? Goal back for Beeston, set up on a plate there by Ben Horse, and a lovely finish. This one's not over yet. Tim Davenport once again amongst the goals. Dixon losing out, there's no whistle. Dupre into the circle, goal! Well, it's a goal a minute. Ashdown gets his goal for East Grinstead and opens up that 3-goal gap yet again.
Yeah, good from the umpires, allowing advantage after a stick tackle. Then Ashdown in place on that far post just to tap it in past Pinner.
Just over 10 seconds to go before half-time. Here goes Jackson. There's still time for the shot, is there? No, there isn't, because George Pinner pads it away and eventually gets it clear. Well, that's the first half that I didn't want ever to finish. A wonderful example of attacking indoor hockey at its very best between two very, very good sides indeed. And half-time here then in the Wembley Arena in this men's final in the Maxifuel Super Sixes. It's East Grinstead 6, Beeston 3. Not enough elevation on the shot, but you could see what was on Middleton's mind. We've seen a couple drop in over goalkeepers already today.
That's right, and given that Pinner's been out towards the top of his circle and flat. Oh, that
I don't believe
from Jackson is unbelievable.
Goal.
He stood still, he's looked at Pinner on his near post, and that appears to have gone over Pinner's right shoulder and in off the crossbar. That's outrageous, Jackson.
No, against any goalkeeper, that was a special goal. Against a goalkeeper of George Pinner's quality, outrageous. Totally outrageous. What a finish.
Almost impossible to dribble, well, but totally impossible to dribble through a player's defensive flat stick.
That's the penalty corner, though. Schmidt takes the shot on and hits the outside frame of the goal. I think that hit the back stanchion on the wrong side of the goalpost. Well, we heard the ring off the metalwork, and that's how you finish. David Dupre, who's having a wonderful final. That's a hat-trick for Dupre.
It is, and that's a brilliantly executed, very, very early shot. Pinner not able to get out quick enough to get his body flat, leaving the gap underneath himself.
Blaine holds up the attack. This is Jackson again. Ball played across and rolls in front of George Pinner's goal. So the kicking back is in place. Looks like James Blaine has pulled on the orange bib, but he'll be playing as the extra outfield player. Simon, as we come towards the end of this game, what are your thoughts on a possible man of the match?
I think that he's been lauded at every possible level, and today I would have to give it to someone like Ashley Jackson. He's just worked so hard, both up defensively and offensively, so it's not just been about his individual skill, but it's been about his teamwork and his commitment to the patterns of East Grinstead. So that's where I put it today.
Well, I think it's a good choice. Oh, the ball's come back off the post there. But no one from East Grinstead showing the slightest interest in chasing that one down. They're playing half court now. When you control the scoreboard, you can control the game. Jackson still going through his repertoire of tricks, and that's enough to win a penalty corner.
That's just fantastic. How Ashley Jackson not only managed to stop the ball going off the end of the pitch, but get his footwork right to get himself back on, and then just showboat through the middle of the circle to create that foul. And the corner with no Beeston keeper to face it.
Crowd hungry for more goals. Jackson shoots, and that's come off the defender and high up into the gods here. Well, I think you could cut James McBlain in half and it'd have Beeston written right the way through the middle of him. A chance for Beeston. It's just a consolation. Stephen Wood, the goal scorer. And there's another Beeston boy.
Well, I think in the studio Andy Halliday predicted 8-5 before, so he's now hoping in the last 20 seconds to see another Beeston goal.
And he could get one here. He's got it. Andy Halliday take a bow. Right on full time. Too little, too late, of course, for Beeston. But some consolation for their travelling support. Playing with the kicking back, it proved that it was the correct tactic. Perhaps they might have tried it just a little bit earlier. So what a fantastic final we've had here. And it's East Grinstead who are once again the Maxifuel Super 6 champions.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ashley. Well done for getting man of the match and well done for the win there as well. By the commentators, you were described as outrageous, special, amazing, a star. What's your reaction to that?
I really didn't feel like that out there. We had some fantastic performances on the night. Dave Dupre seems to come alive every year in the finals. He seems to love the limelight and everything that comes with it. A hat-trick for him tonight. He was absolutely brilliant and a match winner for us. So,
very humble man there. How important is your relationship with Middleton out on the field?
I think between the two of us, we pass it together more than the rest of the team pass it between themselves. So, yeah, obviously we have a very good understanding. We played club hockey together for a while, and obviously we're the national team for 6 or 7 years. So, yeah, one comes the other, I guess.
Another terrific performance from a wonderful team, and the trophy is going to be handed over here by Mark Langley, the general manager of Maxi Nutrition, the sponsors of this event in the shape of Maxifuel. And there it is, that's what it was all about. The trophy is Grinstead, arms aloft, the cup is up in the air. They'll find something suitable to fill that with before too much longer, I wouldn't doubt.